$8,500, $9,000. Anybody else? $8,500, $9,000.
I like this. Hey, it's Jason with jamzDOTnet, cars, DIY, and adventures, and I'm here with my 2023 Ford Maverick XL Hybrid. I got over 30,000 miles on this Ford Maverick, and let me tell you one thing. I love this little truck. I love what I paid for it. I love how practical it is, and I love that I'm getting 50 plus miles per gallon as of right now. But I'm always looking to add enhancements. And how cool would it be if I could take the screen in this XL Ford Maverick Hybrid, really any Ford Maverick for that matter, and play videos on it. It's a great little screen, and I work from this truck quite a bit. I might be doing a project, I might be dropping my son off at school. Wouldn't it be cool to watch some YouTube videos in the parking lot like we do on our Tesla as an example? Well, you can, and it's only gonna cost you about 90 bucks with the Play2Video Pro from AutoCast. I don't know how this thing works, but evidently you put something on your cell phone, you connect it to this via Bluetooth, your cell phone's connected to the internet, and this is gonna give you an icon on the screen that evidently is gonna let me play Netflix, YouTube, and I believe other things. So let's go ahead and unpackage this and install it on my Ford Maverick, and maybe this is something that you wanna consider and something you wanna add to your Ford Maverick. Let's go. Okay, let's get this AutoCast Play2Video Pro unpackaged. I'm told this is gonna be an easy install, and I don't really know how it technically works, but it will work with Android, it will work with YouTube, it has Wi-Fi, you can play music, so theoretically I believe this is gonna allow me to connect my cell phone to Android Auto wirelessly, and I think in doing so, it's going to give me another icon that is going to let me play some of those videos that typically you can't play. This is a small and sleek device. That USB-C is what's going to plug into the car. This is to hook up a flash drive or other movies and videos, I'm told. I hope it comes with the cable. Let's see. Some more stuff in this little package here. Yeah, you got your, that's it, right? Well, you got two. I wonder why it comes with two. No idea, but we're gonna find out. We are gonna find out here momentarily. That is the AutoCast right there. So what are the instructions? How do we hook this bad boy up? What's in the box? An all-in-one adapter or USB cable type C to A. So USB-C to USB-A. The instructions should be pretty easy. If it's powered on, if it's connected to the car, it's a blue light. If it's updating, it's flashing blue and red. You connect it. You have to connect this, it looks like, to that USB-C port, not a charging port. So on your car, you got to make sure you go from the back of this to the actual input port on your vehicle, not to the USB charging port. So for me, it's going to basically be, the cables are different. This is just USB-C, USB-C. This is USB-C to A. So I only need this cable on my Ford Maverick. I'm going to plug it into that side, and then this is going to go into that port that hooks up Android Auto. Then it looks like its own little user interface to get into this. Quick setup, connect to Wi-Fi networks so you can watch YouTube and Netflix. Pair your mobile phone with Bluetooth. So you're going to plug this up, pair your mobile phone, and then after you connect it to Bluetooth, you need to tap this little icon in your car screen, will allow a pop-up in your phone, and then you connect to Android Auto after a few seconds. Alrighty. So what I'm curious about, does this completely change the Android Auto screen, or is it a button that I click to get into this functionality? Let's figure that out. All right, I'm in the Ford Maverick, and I'm going to begin this. So this is the port. Either one of these ports will work. This goes to a camera, which I'm going to keep as is. And then I got this guy here, which is how I'm getting into Android Auto. So I'm going to plug that in. So the AutoCast is plugged in. We're going to just set that there for now. My phone will obviously go there in a moment. I don't want to. I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, we can use Apple CarPlay. So is this thing like defaulting to Apple CarPlay? Like, I don't know. All right, so now I want to connect my cell phone to this device. So I have my phone here, Bluetooth, pair a new device, Play2Video Pro. Yeah, that's what I want to connect to. I'm going to go ahead and pair it. So now my phone is paired with the device, presumably. I'm going to go to Android Auto here. The instructions are kind of poor on this, I'm going to be honest with you. So I tapped Android Auto. I'm going to go ahead and say continue. So now I'm back to Android Auto on the screen. So that's good news, right? And then it's set up there, so let's see what functionality I have in here. This looks just like my regular Android Auto, though. This doesn't look like it has anything different. So let's click out of this. We can go out, or we can say exit. So now I clicked exit, and I'm back at this screen. So I'm going to click YouTube. It keeps saying I'm offline. I'm not offline. So I got to actually, I guess, click in here, the settings in here, and I got to connect this. So I was doing it wrong a moment ago. So networks are available. I'm going to connect. I'm broadcasting on my other cell phone this no Wi-Fi for you, because that's what's always in the car. So now I'm physically connecting the AutoCast to that Wi-Fi. So connected. I'm going to connect this device. It's connected. It seems to have internet, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back again, and then you can go into something, say, YouTube, and it looks like it's going to work. So let's pull up my channel here, jamzDOTnet. Oh, darn it, I didn't want to click that. I am noticing the screen a little bit more latency, perhaps. It's not as responsive. So I searched here for jamzDOTnet. This is my channel. And I'm going to go ahead and play one of these videos. We'll do the Land Rover Exchange video.
This isn't just a bed. It's your personal cooling companion. Compact, portable.
Ads are playing.
Perfect for travel.
Skip.
I am super excited to announce the launching of the Land Rover Exchange.
That's pretty slick.
jamzDOTnet.
And you can put it in drive, and you can drive forward. You can, if you go to reverse, it's going to override with the camera. And then I go back to park. Let me shut this door. So it's literally going to play this the whole time.
All you gotta do is go to marketplace.jamz.net. You're going to see various different.
I think this is pretty awesome. Let's talk about this setup again, because I was a little confused. I want to elaborate on this a little bit. So when you hook this up to this initially, it appears this device, I guess, is just running Apple CarPlay. I suppose that's what is powering the AutoCast. So you'll hook it up. You connect your Bluetooth to it like I demonstrated. That takes 2 seconds, because your cell phone is going to be powering some of this device. in terms of like I want the Android Auto functionality on here. So again, you plug it up, it seems like it's going to default to using Apple CarPlay. So you click it, and this here is the AutoCast. So you can see all the different videos and stuff that you have within here. As part of this, though, you can actually go to Android Auto, and now it's running Android Auto, which is being powered via my cell phone. So I still can have my typical Android Auto shenanigans, which I frankly much prefer. And then I can go back to here, I can say exit, and this is why I can go in here and I can play like the apps. So I can go in and say, let's watch some Netflix. So then Netflix is presumably going to load. I don't have a Netflix subscription, but it's gonna let me do my thing on here and watch Netflix. Now obviously I have YouTube, so I can go in here to YouTube and I can watch whatever it is that I want to watch
List on the website
through
and this is
the screen.
Daily with.
So this is the indie auction happening right now at Meekum.
$9,000 Mustang. $8,500, $9,000. Anybody else? $8,500, $9,000.
I like this. I think time will tell on the longevity of it. And what I mean by that is this little guy is doing a lot. And it would just nest right down here, which is awesome. I can put this out of the way. And I just hope I should get that other little tiny cable, actually, because I'm going to plug in to charge my cell phone down here. Then my cell phone would just sit right there. Like so, I have a lot of cables here, I know. Man, I got, believe it or not, I'm powering 2 dash cams, because I'm testing one out. I'm powering my cell phone. I'm powering the AutoCast, which is plugged up here. And then this is a USB adapter that I'm running to power a few extra things. But so far, I haven't had any issues. So let's see how this works. I mean, what are my initial thoughts? I mean, it's pretty darn cool. I've never really used Apple CarPlay, so I have absolutely no idea what to expect with all of this. I like that I can hop into Android Auto, but keep in mind that this is not going to be Android Auto when you boot up your car anymore, right? It's going to, presumably, it's going to auto-detect AutoCast and go right to that screen, and then you can either go in here on AutoCast and select various apps, or you can go to Android Auto, and then it's basically Android Auto is Bluetooth to AutoCast. AutoCast is into this plugged in. Let's cut the car off and see what happens when you cut it back on. Alright, so the car is off. All the USB is disabled. Turn the car on. This is my issue. I'm using a USB hub. You can ignore that.
Recording. 2 channels started.
My webcam's on. Android. Okay. So it just automatically defaulted to AutoCast. So that's great. And then I'm going to always, if I want to get into Android Auto, you could click this. And you're going to see all of the apps. It seems like it takes a second until it's like ready to rock and roll. And then you can go to Android Auto. My phone is already connected to this, though, so it should. I don't know why. Because remember, AutoCast is connecting to this. AutoCast, so it just took a second to sync, so I didn't even do anything. So here's what I want to know is, am I going to experience any latency going from Android Auto to AutoCast and AutoCast in? As in, am I going to have any issues with this screen? I don't think that will be the case. And then this is running YouTube music off of my cell phone, which is Android Auto, to AutoCast. AutoCast is plugged in. Okay, so what's my verdict on the AutoCast Play2Video Pro? I think it works. I think it looks cool, and I think it's going to be a really nice feature, especially when I'm sitting in a parking lot waiting for my son to play some YouTube videos or Netflix, primarily for me, YouTube videos. My concern is you saw a few times where there was a little bit of latency on the screen. You saw where it didn't detect Android Auto right away. I'm just hoping those are rare occasions that it happens on this Ford Maverick. Time will tell, though. I think for the price, you're paying a little bit of a premium, coming in around 90 bucks for this, so you definitely want it to work. It's not like it's a $20 device, but overall, when it works, it's pretty darn cool, and it worked about 90+% of the time on all of those starts and restarts of the vehicle that I did. Some of it could be subjected to your cell phone. It's not necessarily the AutoCast. It connected to the wireless right away. It connected to Bluetooth fairly quickly. Some of the latency, who knows? Maybe it's my Google Pixel Pro cell phone. Overall, though, I'm going to keep this hooked up. That means I like it enough to continue to use it, and I'll report back if there's any issues. I never advocate watching videos as you drive, but I'm going to go to my son's school today, probably 30 minutes early, and I'm going to watch a Netflix video or a YouTube video, and I'm going to just enjoy it on the screen. So this is Jason with jamzDOTnet, cars, DIY, and adventures, and this was me hooking up the AutoCast to play videos on the screen of my 2023 Ford Maverick. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful, and give it a shot. I'll let you know how it goes after a couple weeks.